Okay guys, here we are, very first penny hunt. We got circulated pennies, so that's good. For sake of time, what we're gonna do is I'll bring you in for all the finds instead of going through roll by roll. All right, well, let's start this hunt. All right, here we are. We are on roll number 9 and almost an ender. Second penny in. It's gonna be our second wheat penny of the hunt. This is gonna be a 1957 Denver. And it is going to be accompanied by the very first find, which is 1958 Denver. Found this on roll number 5. I did video it, but videoing with a cell phone, it came out sideways. So here I am videoing it one more time. So far we have those. And I found a really nice 1971S. It's in pretty good shape. Really beat up 1979 Lincoln cent. It's pretty ate up. All right, next find, I'll bring you guys back. All right, guys, here we are. Very next roll, roll number 10 of the box. And we found us another wheat penny. It's reverse facing, so I have no idea what year this is. See if we figure it out. That's in 1934. That's pretty good there. It's in decent shape. That's a nice find. Put that up there. All right. So right here is all the copper I've found so far in 10 rolls, which is a little light if you ask me. We're gonna go continue on and I'll bring you back with the next find. Here we are, roll 15 with our next find, another wheat penny. It's gonna be a 1945. Little worn on the back. The 1945. Go right up there with them guys. All right, well, a little slow for this box. So far we have 4 wheat pennies, a 1971S, and a beat up 1979. I'll tell you what, I'll bring you back next time we get a find. Here we are, finally, on roll 27. Got us another find, 1944. Pretty slick, but still a find. I'll get back to you when I find another. Well, here we are, 10 more rolls in, roll 37. Got us another wheat penny. $19.46 S. San Francisco. It's in decent shape. And the second to the last one. All right, bring it back. Find another find. All right, guys, I'm freaking out here. I think I might have found a 1984 DDO. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I'm new to this, but this is looking pretty nice to me, anyway. So if you guys have any idea of what I have here, it'd be great to let me know. You see the S, the R, the T. Like, this is, to me, looks like really, really strong doubling. Get the E, the W, God. It doesn't really give you as good of a picture on this phone as it does like me sitting here looking at it. Let's go to Liberty. As you see the double R. So let me get closer. To me, it looks like it's just so strong, it's got to be a double die obverse. All right, guys, let me know. I'm gonna continue on with the hunt. By the way, this was found in the same roll as that 1946 wheat penny. All right, guys, we're done with our last roll. Didn't get any more finds. But what we did get real quick is a 1958D, 1957D, a 1945, a 1946S, and a 1944. Those are all of our wheat pennies that we got. We got 3 2009s, one in kind of bad shape. These are our 2 1969S's, one in decent shape, one not so good. We got a 1971S, a 1974S, and then right here is a 1974 with some pretty good toning. Once again, the find of the day, I think, is going to be this 1984. What I think it might be is a DDO. So if you guys can look at what I put in earlier and just kind of let me know in the comments what you think it might be. And by the way, this is my copper. Not too bad, not as much as I normally get, but I don't have no way to weigh this, but I'm gonna tell you, it's somewhere probably around 3 pounds, pretty close to it. It might even be a little more. All right, guys, since that last box didn't really produce many finds, I'm gonna go ahead and add another box to this video. Well, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I do have a foreign coin, I believe. Tell by the edges. Was that 1985? Man, I tell you, this camera. It's 1983. Nope, this is 1985. Right there. If you ask me, it's in pretty good shape. Let's turn it over. Of course, I got her upside down. All right. Bring you guys in on the next find. Check it out, guys. I spy with my little eye another Canadian penny from 1945. It's a pretty good shape too for what it is. All right, this is on roll 7 of the box. I'll get back to you next time I have a find. All right, guys, still on the 7th roll. I was checking my DDRs and DDOs. You're not gonna believe this. 1982. Heavy, not so much right there, but starting with that T. Ted. States. And it gets worse as it goes. It gets heavier and heavier and heavier. Look at the E and the S right there. Of. Looks like 2 F's on top of each other. ER. IC. A. There's even doubling down here on 1 cent. That's pretty good. 2 boxes, and I believe I have 2. I have a DDO and a DDR, right? And this is on a 1982. It looks like there's doubling right there on the 8. I believe I got something here. But like I said, I'm not 100%. So if you guys can let me know in the comments, much appreciated. That looks pretty good to me. It's 1982 Philadelphia DDR. Possibly, I don't know, even a DDO. That 8's looking pretty suspicious to me, and that 9 has a double tail. So let me know what you think I got here. Thank you. And I'll be back as soon as I find another find. All right, here's that same coin, 1982 Philadelphia, with the heavy doubling up close. Here it is at a bit of a distance. So that way you can hopefully get 2 looks at it. First wheat cent find of this box, and we are on roll 30, if you can believe it. Very first wheat cent find. All right, let's flip it over, see what it is. Yep, of course I'd drop it. 1948, Philadelphia. All right, I'll bring you back next find. All right, guys, here we are back again. This is roll 37 of the box. And we got a reverse facing wheat cent here. See if we can get this focus to work pretty good. It's looking like a 1953 Denver. All right, guys, this is a wrap up of our 2-box penny hunt. We got a full cup of copper. Man, that's heavy. It's every bit of 5 pounds, I'm sure. And let's go over our finds. Come on. All right, so we got this was in the very last roll. I think it's a Bermuda 2006. I believe this coin's from Bermuda. 1 cent. It's got a starfish. We got a really ate up. I can't even get a date on it, but that's a Canadian newer cent. Right here's a young head. Forget the date on it. 1985. And right next to that, King George. $19.45. All right, we'll come over. This is all of our, we got a 1934, a 1944, a 1945, a 1946S, a 1948, a 1953D, a 1957D, and a 1958D. Those are all of our wheat cents. As far as 2009 pennies, we got 4 of that. 4 of him standing next to the building. And then you got 4 of them on the log. None of these here are the DDR with the extra finger. All right, we'll come over here. These are all of our minted pennies that I found. This one is a 19. I'm gonna have to look at that. This one is a 1968S. All right, these ones here, 1969, we got 4 of those. 1971S, 1972S, and one 1974S. That's pretty much all of our finds except for these 2 here, which I still need somebody to help me out with this. It's 1984 DDO. At least I'm hoping it is. All right, let's see here if I can hopefully make this look good. So that's what I got. You can kind of tell with the R and the E, it looks like it has that extra little arm there. And the T, looks like there's a line going right up the middle of it. And you can definitely tell up here. In God, and you look at the, God, why does this thing keep moving so much? Look at the we, right? Look at God, right? And look at we. It's almost hard to read because it's doubled so much, I think. And you can look at this, look at the S, the T, the R, the other T. So let me know if you think that this is a DDO or if you think it's machine doubling. I'm hoping it's a DDO. Also, I have this 1982 right. That's the Liberty. You see how big the N is, the G, I'm pretty sure the S is a little weird right there. I'm pretty sure this one I thought I saw in the back as a DDR. But you look at the S, which kind of looks like machine doubling to me. But then you look at this side, you look at this S, that is really weird. And then the O and the F. And then if you get this even closer, it looks that much more. Once again, it's like kind of hard to read because it looks like it's letters on top of letters. You look at the A, the E, the R, you know, the C, another A. You see how the top comes down real far. And then you come over here to the bottom. Then you kind of look at the end's got that line through it. So, man, if you guys can help me out with this, like I said, I'm not an expert by no means, but I kind of feel like in these two boxes, each box had one. I feel like I got a DDR in one and a DDO in the other. So once again, please help out. Let me know what I might have. On top of that, this video, it's one of my first videos, just like the other ones. So if you can give me any feedback that might help me out to better these videos, then please do. I'm open to all suggestions, and really I just want people to enjoy my content. So that's all I got for you today. I'll see you next time.